What's up, you guys? It's me, Max58 here, and today another video for you guys. I've got another review of a headset. So yeah, let's begin. So if you saw my last video, I said I wanted to get the gold wireless stereo headset, and I did. So I finally do have him. I've had him for about 2 days now, and I think I'm going to do a review / unboxing like I did with the PLAs, since I already opened them, and show you what's inside and how the product works. So I'm going to try to make this briefer than I did the PLAs. So let's begin. First of all, this is the box. So it says PlayStation, so it's really nice, and it shows the headset. And then right here it says gold wireless stereo headset, and it's a little gold, and for PS4, PS3, and PS Vita. It's also for Mac and PC, as it says right here. Also compatible with many mobile devices and personal computers using Windows 7 and Mac operating systems. So that's pretty good. It works for everything. That's why it's a really good headset. It's a universal headset, unlike many headsets which are just meant for one system. For example, my PLAs, they only work for PS3 and computer, and this works for everything. The box itself is really nice. Totally worth the $100. So on the side here it just says the contents, which I'll show you. There's nothing much here. The back, it shows some of the pictures and some of the details. For example, like they fold up, the USB wireless connector, adapter, and that comes with a jack. And over here it just shows a picture and all the words and stuff. And over here it just says that brings you audio clarity and makes your gaming better. You know, the average stuff. And the bottom, just official legal stuff. Probably don't want to see that. They're amazing. What can I say? So first thing I want to say, it's gold, right? As you can see, it's gold. I'm betting $100 that how much in a bet they're gonna make a platinum wireless stereo headset, and these are like the Pulse originals, and the platinum are gonna be like the Pulse Elite. How much in a bet? It's just something so predictable. I'm sure millions of people have predicted it also. That was my first thought also when I saw these announced. But I don't mind. These are really good. And I probably won't get the platinum, maybe, but we'll see. So when you open it, when you get it, there's some tape there. You can you remove that. Inside is another box. It's Boxception. So you just want to take that box out. There's nothing in here. It's just an empty box. So we'll just move that out of the way. Inside here, greatness awaits. Their new sort of logo for Sony. And I don't know, just the box, it looks pretty epic, and just the swiggles of it, just plain amazing. So upon opening it, if I can open it, comes with this. As you can see, it just says PlayStation, it says please lift for accessories. It does not mean in here, there's nothing in here. They kind of confuse you, but they meant this tray. Here is where the headsets are. Come on, box. They come in here like this, right? And then you just take them out. They come with the plastic and everything. So this is just the cardboard for it. So we can take that out. And inside we are left with this box. And that's it. That's everything that comes with it. So we can put this box away. In this box comes with all the accessories you need. We'll look at the headsets at last. Inside, of course, all this will be packaged, but I just opened it and removed all the packaging. It's a little bag. It's really a nice feel to it. This is the Sony logo, and it's just so you can put in your headsets on the go. I mean, I guess I won't really need this. I don't really think people actually use this, because honestly I would just wear these like around my neck or on my head if I were traveling anywhere. So it's a nice feature, you know. You did pay for $100, might as well get something extra, right? But it's really nice. It'll close this up right here. Next inside, the charging cable. So this connects to your PS3, PS4. I'm guessing also with your PC, but I don't know if it charges. And it's really short, as you can see. and this connects to your headset. I know many people will be asking, can you play while it's charging? So of course you might think, how does this work? It's kind of small. To be a little bit more clear, you need to have an extra set of cable that connects to this. Since this is a micro USB, I believe, you just connect this and it just does like an extension. So this one will be on the PS3 and it just extends and it'll be connected. So it will be wired, but that's just how you can charge and play at the same time, which is actually not needed because the battery is pretty good on that. Next, let's look what's inside. This guy is the wireless adapter. So it just says the little Sony logo there and some info on the back. It's kind of small, I know. You just connect this to your PS3 or PS4 port, and then turn this on, and it just connects. Easy as that. Wireless, it's really easy. But I like it. I mean, short and simple. Many people are complaining because it only has 2 USBs on the system itself. But I guess it really doesn't matter because, I don't really charge while playing. Plus, even if you are, you can just have an extra one. But I don't mind. So I've never had the Pulse Elite, but I have seen videos and they say that it had like an extra port here so you can make anything wireless. Many people say that was a really bad con on for this headset, that it didn't include that. But honestly, I really don't care. That's my opinion. One, this is way smaller, so it doesn't look as stupid as the other one. No offense, but that one was like really bigger. And well, because you know how you say you want to make everything wireless, you kind of have to plug this into that, and then it's like this sort of deal. I've never had it, like I said, but I've seen videos on how it works, and I really don't mind just connecting with the jack like it came with this one. So I don't think it's really a con. I really don't mind because I don't really. If I ever take these out, I'm just gonna use the jack that comes with the system, with the headset. I mean. Inside here we also have the jack that I was talking about. This is to connect it to your Vita, to your phones, your tablets, to practically every device that has a jack opening. So it has 2 ends. You just connect one end to your headset and one to the to your device, and that's it. And it worked fine. They're not as good as wireless, you know. And I've also heard that you can't use the mic on it, so that's a shame. But I guess this is mostly if you want to listen to music or if you're on the go, which I've actually used them on the go, and they work pretty good, you know. There was a lot of sound, and I just put it to the max and it sounded perfect, you know. It didn't need to be any higher. So, I mean, this can be replaceable. If it breaks or anything, any jack that has 2 openings, right, two jack openings, works. Also in here, just the instruction. Well, this is more like safety rules, you know, safety and precautions. And the manual, the start guide. I really need that. It's kind of simple actually, and that's it. Just a small box, and that's all that comes with it. Pretty decent stuff. Finally, the beast-ass headsets. So these headsets, as I said, they're $100. And you can get them at GameStop, Walmart, and Best Buy. That's usually where everyone buys them. Let me just say right now, I recommend going to Best Buy first. I went to GameStop, and they didn't have it. They didn't have it. I asked them, like, we just sold out this morning, and I'm like, great. So then I went to Walmart, they sold out there too. And then eventually I went to Best Buy, and they had millions of these. Because since it's more of an electronics store, they usually stock up more. But yeah, that's where I got these. Plus I bought the warranty for it, which was only 15 bucks, and it's for 2 years, and it covers literally everything. If it stops working, if it scratches. So that's a really good warranty that I would buy if you guys were planning on buying these headsets. So for the design, I really like the design. It's smooth, nice, and shiny, and sharp. It's just Sony, you know, sort of the nice model known for Sony. I've seen the Pulse Elites. I don't like how they look. I like how the Pulse, the normal ones, they look more like these, and that's why I like them. The pulse elites just look weird with the bass thing, which I know was for the bass, but I just don't like how they look. These ones look more like headed made, and I think it looks way better. So on the top here it's black, and in the middle it just has blue, and this is this little small sponge. It's actually very comfortable. It doesn't hurt your head at all. And then right here it just has the little triangle, circle, X, square, and then the Sony logo. So you wear these like this. This is the left and this is the right. So for example, this is the new feature you can do. Just roll it up. That's just if you're putting it in the pouch. Not really needed, but you know, it's a nice feature. Also, these move, not the actual headset. The speakers move, which is an interesting choice. I've never seen headsets do that. It kind of scares me though, because I really don't move them, but it feels really loose. And since it also moves like this, it feels really loose. And I'm just scared that eventually you move it too much, it's just gonna break. That's the only feel like it's kind of cheap made right here. It's kind of hard to move. But if you don't plan on moving it too much, your head kind of stays the same forever, you really don't have to move it and you don't have to worry about that much. Also another thing, if you do buy these, don't worry, these do come off. I'm guessing they're gonna make special made ones or something that you can buy for it and then customize your headset in specific ways. I guess it's just a small feature, but I mean, they're kind of annoying to put back. As you can see, I'm kind of struggling right now. There we go. They're kind of, not really needed. On the headset, everything's on the left side, so hopefully this autofocus will focus everything. Right here, if it focuses, and I don't think it is. Come on. Okay, whatever. Oh, there we go. Virtual surround sound. You click that, you hold it for about 2 seconds or so, and it turns on virtual surround sound. It's way better. I've been playing Ghost, Battlefield, and some Payday and stuff. Virtual surround sound is way better. I tested both of them, and the other one sounds more like plain, and this one, virtual surround, sounds like bam, you know. You really hear the atmosphere around you. And here's the volume for the game. So minus and plus, basic stuff. And the mute button, this is to mute yourself. You just click it once and it mutes you from the game. And it shows you on the PlayStation 4 or PS3, it just pops up on the top, says turned off. If you hold this for 2 seconds, you can hear your voice. If you hold it for another 2 seconds, you'll hear a second beep like toot toot, and it'll tell you that you can hear your voice even stronger. Honestly, this might be a fail for some of you. You can't hear yourself. I've played with friends. I've done it. I'm like, I want to see how I sound, right? So I want to see how good this is, your feedback. And I did it, and I couldn't hear myself. Maybe the game was too loud. I just couldn't hear myself, literally. So I know many people like to hear their voices. Maybe that was just my headset, but I couldn't hear myself. Maybe if I lowered the volume a little bit more. But I don't know. I mean, I really don't care. I just want to try it out. But that's something for many of you guys. You really do care about that. But just so you know. Over here you have the jack input for the jack cables to connect to your devices. And this is to charge it. So yeah, that's basically just to charge it and to upload the music, or not the music, my bad, the specific sound game modes made for these headsets. And over here you have the power button. Off, right? There's 3 options: off, 1, and 2. And should autofocus. Okay, off is just off, right? And then when you connect the wireless device, you press 1 and it just turns it on, and it automatically connects. Of course, there's no device out right now, but it's searching for the device, but of course there isn't one. And then that's just normal sound, And 2 is with the implemented sound game modes for these headsets. So I usually have it on 2, and it does quite a difference, to be honest. Over here we have sound and chat. It's just so if you're playing with a friend, you're gonna hear the game more, you just press this. If you wanna hear them more, you just press this and you hear them more. So it's a little bit of calibration. Like if you want to hear the game louder, you should put sound up, and then over here volume up. If you want to hear your friend put more, press this chat up, and then volume low. And then, oh, see right here, that's the mic. Pretty good, huh? And it feels like you really can't talk, but like I said, I played with my friends today, and he said he heard me just fine. He said actually it was better. So this is the headset. Another thing inside here, I don't know if it's kind of hard to see, but as you can see over here it's thinner and over here it's bigger. It's because in here there's a small hole and over here there isn't. That's just so your ears fit comfortably inside. So it kind of forces you to not be able to switch it around if you want the buttons on the right side. But I guess it really doesn't matter. So it's just for people with big ears or whatever. They can fit comfortably in here. And I gotta admit, they're pretty comfortable. I wore them for a couple of hours and they're pretty good. And that's basically all the buttons on this. There's not much to it. The design over here, I would have wanted something like Sony or Greatest Waves or something. There was nothing. It's kind of a simple design, but I really like it. The blue and the black is a great combination. So for a charge battery, when I got these, you have to charge them when you get them. I charged it for literally 30 minutes. That's how much I charged it. I counted the time. I started playing. I played for about 3 hours. About 3 hours on Ghost and Battlefield. They didn't die. They didn't die. They worked just fine. And it said, on the manual it says it needs at least 3.5 hours to fully be charged. I let you charge for 30 minutes and the charge is still going. Now today I did charge it a little bit more, just because just to max charge. They haven't died on me yet. So the battery life is really good on these. So you really have to worry about doing the whole connection cable play while you charge. As long as you charge it whenever you're like watching Netflix or if you're doing something else and you're not using these, just make sure you charge it just so you know that it won't die. But these last for a long time. So that's really good. Now the sound. The sound is pretty beast. So I was playing Ghost, right? And I implemented the shooter game mode sound. You can hear the helicopter behind you. Then I would turn 360 and I would hear it move the directions around my head. You really do hear that type of really good virtual surround. And like the explosions, jeez, they blow your ears off. They're so loud. And not in a bad way, in a really good way, because we all know in real war, explosions are pretty loud. And it really does capture that. You really hear the explosion. You can hear where it comes from. And there were many times where I actually got kills because of these headsets, because I've heard flashbangs or explosions that way. So I would be able to sort of trick them and kill them around. And like I said, you can hear your footsteps really good. I mean, if you're focusing to the game, you really don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. But I'd like sort of stop and pay attention, and you can hear your friend's footsteps. You can really hear everything in depth. But like I said, it's really loud, and the gunfire, wow, just completely, it's really good, and it immerses you more into the game. And honestly, I think it made me a better gamer. It really focuses me. So I did play Ghost and Battlefield 4 on PS4, and perfect. You can hear every noise. In Battlefield, you know how it's a big map, big maps? You can really hear the big openness and like the echo. So it's really good. Like I said, I also tried this on PS3. I played some Payday, Payday 2. I played some, I don't know, some games, The Last of Us, for example. They work amazing. You really do hear the game. It's just as good as on the PS3. And like I said, the virtual surround sound system, it only works on PS3 and PS4. Doesn't work on PC or anything like that. So too bad. But I mean, you mostly use these for that. But yeah, I think that basically concludes everything. I am gonna show you a sound test right now. Just so you know how the mic test sounds. So many of you are concerned. I have seen reviews of these before. Many people say that the mic sucks. Now, that's not true. I think the mic sounds great on these. I don't know why people hate so much on these, but the mic sounds pretty good. Compared to my PLAs, those were 40 bucks. These are way better. It's much of an improvement. I mean, it is $100, a bit pricey for some people, but it's pretty good. I'll show you the mic in a sec. So just so you know, don't get your hopes like broken or whatever just because just off one video saying that it's horrible. It's not. It's really good. My friend heard me clear. I could hear him talk clear, and I could hear the game just as loud as I could hear his voice, and it was perfect. We were playing Payday, and if you play Payday, you know there's really pumping music, a lot of gunfire, and while trying to talk with him, I could hear everything perfectly. I could understand him, he could understand me, and I could still enjoy the amazing music and all the fighting. So I think it's a really good headset. But like I said, if you don't have that type of money, I would recommend the PLAs, which I did a review on the last video. So you should check that out if you're interested in those. But if you do want to waste an extra mile for way better headset, these are it. They're wireless, there's no mic in your face, which I guess I really don't mind. They're really good. There's not much I can say about these, just other than they're really good. And if you have the money, I recommend buying these. So I know many people are like, well, at least like I was also. I was a bit nervous about buying this because I've heard a lot of bad reviews and I've heard a lot of good reviews. Don't believe those reviews. And I'm even saying right now, don't believe me. You should try them out for yourself. Now I know it's a bit scary taking that chance because what if they disappoint you? You're not gonna be disappointed at least. I can tell you that. They're not. I don't know. There's not much cons about this. It's comfortable, it works, the mic's good, everything's good, and it's a really cheap price. Other than maybe that it sells out practically in every store except Best Buy. But I guess that's not really much of a problem. But yeah, I would definitely recommend these if you're a little bit like on the unsure side. You've seen some reviews, some topics about how bad these are. Ignore them. They don't know what they're talking about, to be honest. They're really good. I saw a topic review where they were saying that these broke immediately as they got them, and like the sound wouldn't work. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that was their headset or their PS3 or PS4. I didn't have any problems connecting these. I connected them, boom, worked like that. There's no wireless connection set up. It's simple, fast, and easy. And I understand when people saying like, oh, they already stopped working the sound. Oh, I couldn't get it to connect. I don't know what they're talking about. But it works just fine. But other than that, great headsets. I'll show you the mic test right now. And I'll also make another video showing the headset companion app. I would add it into this video, but I feel this video's been going for too long. So yeah, I'll make a separate video, a shorter video, just showing you how to connect it and how it works. And it's pretty simple, really brief, but I'll do it for another video. So enjoy the mic test, and I'll see you in a little bit. So this is the mic quality sound test for the Sony Gold headset, and this is on the PS4. So that's how it would sound. Alright, so this is the mic quality sound test for the Sony Gold headset. And I know it sounds a little bit muffled, but trust me, it's pretty good and loud. So yeah, here you go. Alright, so yeah, like you heard, it sounds a bit muffled, and it might be a big disappointment for many of you. But like I said, I've used this with my friends and everything, and it's been fine. They could hear me just fine, and it sounds a bit muffled, but it's really loud and powerful and strong. So don't let that be a huge disappointment and not make you want to buy this. So let's go over to the other me. Right. So as you see, you just heard the mic. It sounds pretty good. I don't know where all the hate is coming from. I think they're amazing. But I hope this video has helped you make up your mind that you should definitely get these now. I highly recommend these. Best thing I've ever done in my life. Buying these headsets, it really does make my life. And even if I've only used them for 2 days, they've been working just absolutely amazing. So yeah, look forward to the companion headset app. It should be out the day after this video is out or whatever. And yeah, you guys should enjoy these. They're pretty good. Anyways, I think that's gonna conclude our video review slash unboxing. Just so you know, I'm trying to do more videos now. So I will try to post about a video a day, or maybe a video every 2 days. Try to see if you guys like these type of reviews. Comment, people, come on. I want to hear your feedback. Are these reviews good? What am I missing? Am I going on for too long? I feel like I talked for a bit, but I'm also doing an unboxing slash review at the same time, which is why these videos are about 20 minutes long. But I try to be as short as I can. I know I kind of talk a bit about my own experiences, but buy these. $100. I recommend them. You go buy them. You will not be disappointed. I can promise you that. They fit really well. They're cheap. They're good. Loyable. Amazing. Really good Sony product. So, without further ado, comment, rate, subscribe, like. All of those things help me a lot. And I know I'm just starting out, but I'm hoping that these videos will maybe start to spread around. Maybe you guys will like these more. So leave comments, please. I really want to hear your guys' feedback. So without further ado, I'm Max58, and I'll see you guys for the next video.